Welcome back, guys, to a brand new episode. Let's get straight into our Man United career. And in this episode, we have Liverpool twice, both in the Premier League and in the Carabao Cup. And then afterwards, we got some FA Cup action against Huddersfield. So overall, it's going to be an interesting episode. A bit less emphasis on Premier League on this episode because we are playing in two cups. Out of the three games, two of them are in the cups. But what you guys can expect to see after this episode is Watford home, Barcelona home in our second leg, which should be very interesting. And then we've got Chelsea away. So our fixture list is starting to increase in terms of intensity. We got Arsenal as well later down the line. And that's about it in terms of the top six teams. So I think we just got Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal, and then hopefully it should be a more smoother ride to the Premier League title. But at the moment, as I've shown you guys, we are 4 points clear off the top. Wait, is it 4? Yeah, 4 points clear off the top above Man City. And now we face Liverpool, who are third, slowly creeping up on Man City. But yeah, so they're surely going to be looking for a point to prove against us. And it's never too late for a title charge. As long as it's not mathematically impossible to get the required points to win the title even later on, then there's always a chance. So let's head straight to Anfield where... what's this? Okay. Yeah, so let's head straight to Anfield and hopefully put on a good show for our away fans who've travelled quite a bit to see this game. So unfortunately, Timo Werner is injured for about 3 weeks. I think we established with the physios in our last episode. So in this one, we're gonna put Martial on for Werner, and I think Daniel James gonna come on for Werner as well. So I think we're all good. Everyone's fit. Maybe Bruno Fernandes and Wan-Bissaka just lacking just an inch of the fitness, but it is to be expected. They have been playing week in and week out, so we just need to find a balance between the players at some point in this season, especially at the end when the end of season fatigue starts to hit, and then obviously the form of teams drops as well. So these are the team lineups. So similar formations. Liverpool playing with a 4-1-2-2. We're playing with a 4-3-2-1. So they got Wilson. So they got Salah. I think Mane was injured, so he's obviously not going to be included. They got Cook, and everything else is just about the same. They got Wilson up front. So I think is that Callum Wilson from Bournemouth? I'm not sure what transfers Liverpool have made in this career mode. Obviously, it doesn't reflect what's happening in real life. But let's head straight into it, guys. Liverpool are going to try to establish their dominance in the game by getting first kickoff. Here's Pogba to Diaz. Tries to find William. He does, but it's going to be a Liverpool free kick. Was it offside? 12 minutes in. And again, it's Liverpool with a chance. They're playing really well and smooth down the middle, but it is going to be a free kick for us. I think it was a foul or offside. Not really sure. But here's Gaia. Finds Williams, who does not make a good pass, and it's Callum William, and we can see just like that. Yeah, it is Callum Wilson from Bournemouth. He has been transferred to Liverpool, it seems. 1-0 for Liverpool, guys, and not very good. It all started from Gaia, and here's 2-0, guys. Fourth goal of the season, and already we're 2-0 down. That kind of sets the tone for the game. Now we've got a really big mountain to climb in comparison to being 1-0 down. So now let's see how the team reacts. It's still early time, so we still have a chance to pull one back at least before half-time if we want to stand a chance. Here's Inaki Williams, though. It's about time we had one of our chances. Here's Bruno Fernandes to Jenson Fernandes to Williams. Does well to get past his marker, and it is going to be a corner kick. A good defensive play right there. And here's Wan-Bissaka with his glorious corner kicks. Let's see if they can do us anything. Here's Gaia. Going to put in for Fernandes, and that's it, guys. It looks like we're going to go into halftime with no goals scored. And this means We've got Mount Everest to climb in this second half if we want to stand a chance of even getting a draw. That's the sad thing. We just need 2 goals to even get a draw. A really, really mess of a start from my team, and this already puts us at a disadvantage. We were 4 points clear off the top, and now we're going to be 1 point actually, if Man City do win their game, obviously. 62nd minute, guys, and it is still Liverpool. We're going to have to make some change because I'm not really liking what I'm seeing. Is Van Dijk, Salah, Gaia cleans it up. Martial, we're ready for the counter, but he's too slow. He just stands on the spot. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. And again, counter-attack ruined. Somehow Gaia managed to get it back, but then it fizzles out. And if I'm being honest with you guys, that's the game finished. So we can look forward to our next tie against Liverpool again, this time in the Carabao Cup. Probably going to shift some faces and just put a brand new lineup in because I think the fatigue is really starting to set in. And alongside that, mistakes are bound to happen. Players lose concentration when they're tired. Let's put Chong on for Williams. Let's put on Greenwood for Rashford. And that's about as many subs as I can think to make that would actually make an impact on the game. Liverpool again, Cook to Fabinho, to Grujic, and Wilson again, 3-0. And that caps off the afternoon. Very good play from the Bournemouth, ex-Bournemouth striker. And that leaves us 3-0 down. Defensively, we have not been nowhere near where we need to be. Even attacking, nowhere near again, is Martial for Pogba, who scores consolation goal. Unfortunately, it's a bit too little too late. And that is going to have to be a loss for us this time, I think. Just about 17 minutes left. And we got a free kick in a good place over here. Pogba's going to be taking it. He does take it. 3-2, guys. Oh my god. Is this going to be an epic comeback? Let's find out. 30 minutes on the clock now. Pogba with 2 magnificent goals to bring us right back into the game for certain. But again, it might be too little too late. I'm not going to go attacking purely because I just don't want to embarrass ourselves anymore in terms of the scoreline. 3 minutes at a time, and it does not look like anything else is going to happen. Is a free kick though. Let's see. Is it Pogba again is going to be taking it? It is Pogba again, and that is the game finished. So goal kick to Liverpool. I'm not sure where we were this whole game. We just scored 2 goals on the end of the second half. This should have been happening from the first minute of the game, but we left it too late. Pogba. Wait. Yeah, Pogba was the only outstanding player in that game. I think everyone else was really slack. Defensively, don't get me started. They were really terrible. Especially Gaia with his awful free kick in the first half. That was the chain reaction that led to us conceding that first goal. Pogba, what's wrong with this? Pogba's slightly tired. So what we're going to have to do is probably bring in McTominay for Pogba for this one. And then we'll leave Pogba to come on probably in the second half or if the scoreline needs adjusting. Everything else, we're gonna bring in Chong over here on the right for Williams. Let's bring in Alexis Sanchez. We're gonna bring in Dalot for Wan-Bissaka, and I think Smalling for Maguire. Alright guys, and I think that is us done for this lineup. Yeah. Let's get straight into it. Again, Sadio Mane, Joe Gomez and Nathaniel Klein are injured for Liverpool. Whereas we have some important players not included in the lineup. Rashford's obviously injured, but I didn't think I was going to include him anyway because I want to give Greenwood another start. Obviously, as I said, I want to shift most of the lineup after that annoying defeat to Liverpool 3-2. Whereas Liverpool remain mostly unchanged. They've clearly built some momentum off the last game, so they know us inside out the way we play. Obviously, they will have to guess a bit if we're going to change our tactic. Here's Chong. And attack just fizzles out. Gaia does a very well. Is Martial? Oh. Salah gets it back. He's ready to mount a counter attack. But Gaia again, what a good interception. And here's Martial to Greenwood. And it's in. No. It's offside. Chong had it in the net. But I think Greenwood was offside. And a decent start. A much better start to this game than the last one out. As you can imagine. The players obviously have learnt a bit from the last game. And we've got some young players out there that would do anything to really stand out for this team and make their stake their claim, sorry, for the first team. Here's De Gea. Not the best of balls to find Chong, but Jedson Fernandez commits a foul, trying to get possession back. It's going to be Cook to Wilson. Cook again. Just allowing them too much space, but McTominay makes a very, very good interception in midfield. And thanks to that interception, we're now back on the attack, or at least have gotten the ball back. And we can have a little breather after that little spell of pressure from Liverpool. It looks like we're about to go half-time goalless. We've had the better chances. We've had 5 shots, 3 on target. They've only had 3 shots and 1 on target. Possession is leaning towards us a bit more. Team rating still a bit even. And we're the only team with 1 clear-cut chance. So I think definitely an improvement from the last time out. But now we need to take... Oh, this is the final. This is the Carabao Cup Final. I did not even realize. Fernandez picks up nicely. Well, even more better now. If we do win this with youngsters, then this just makes it even better. Here's Fernandez. Indirect free kick given, guys. What a chance we have here to get our first goal. Fernandez, who's going to be taking it? It's going to be Fernandez. Greenwood, Chong, and a bit messy. Chong commits a foul on Van Dijk, and that is going to be a free kick in Liverpool's box. Alright guys, to improve some of our players, I think we're going to have Inaki Williams coming back on. We'll have Alexis Sanchez, actually no, we'll keep Greenwood on. We'll have Pogba coming on that side for Bruno Fernandes. And let's see how we can end this second half. Is it going to go down to penalties, or is it extra time penalties, or straight penalties? I'm not even sure. Or if we can grab a little cheeky goal in this late stage of the game and really put one hand on the trophy. 80th minute, guys. It is De Gea with a free kick. We can't mess this one up. We nearly do. Smalling is there to clear it up. And Martial, is he going to do it? No, yes, he is. Greenwood. The man I just thought about replacing for Alexis Sanchez, which would have been a bit of a clueless move on my behalf, I must admit. Sanchez has had literally next to no minutes this game to prove himself worthy of a substitution. Whereas I had Greenwood on the pitch, someone who's... 1-1. It's the same scenario. Basically, when Greenwood scored, the team was furious it was offside, and then when Firmino scores, our team was furious it was offside, so it's a bit funny. Inaki Williams gets a yellow card, I think for protesting maybe regards to the potential offside. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what else it could be. It seemed a bit too good to score that late and make it through unscathed, but obviously Liverpool are a big team. They pull one back through Firmino, and then we are going to go into extra time. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully a goal in extra time is enough to really settle the game and get us the trophy. Of course, the same applies to them. If they score a goal, that might be the last straw that broke the camel's back. His Dalit is Inaki Williams. Fernandez, Pogba, Greenwood. Good defensive play there. Just as we were working our way into the box, we just get kind of shooed away immediately. The ball gets blasted down for a throw-in. And it is going to be half-time and extra time. Very, very tense game here. 1-1. It is our first chance of getting a... did we... I think we won the Super Cup. I think we had a Super Cup this year, which we won. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, well, here's 109th minute. And hopefully, just hopefully, we can grab a goal here because I don't really like penalties. It's very nerve wracking and it doesn't have a clear reflection on the outcome of the game sometimes. But already 120th minute, Inaki Williams, and it does look like it's going to be a penalty shootout. Yes, it is going to be a penalty shootout. So now we were with our hearts in our mouths, praying that we can win this. Here's Pogba with the first penalty. Oh, a nicely dispatched penalty. The goalkeeper was going the right way, but it must have been a well taken one for him not to reach it. Here's Fabinho. Absolutely well taken for penalty, sorry. And the keeper didn't even move. So ultimately, it's De Gea against. Oh, again, same corner again. Alisson looks to be on his game so far. He's guessing all the right corners, and I think it's only a matter of time before he saves one. Here's Roberto Firmino. De Gea just seems to be a bit off the scheme in terms of his penalties. Like he's going the wrong way or he's not moving at all. Here's Fernandez. Look again, Alisson guessed the right way again, but just couldn't get there in time. The only thing that's keeping us in right now is the penalties being really well taken by our penalty takers. And Salah again, De Gea was kind of on the ball, but that was really delayed reaction. There was no way he was going to get that. Here's Diaz though. This is where it gets sticky for a defender. Exactly. So that's our first missed penalty. Now Alexander-Arnold. Usually how this game goes, you miss, he scores, and then they probably win. But let's see if we have a surprise in store. Yes, we do. De Gea guesses the right way. Well, not really guesses the right way. Maybe he stands on his feet in the middle, so he is trying to guess that he is going to go down the middle, which he does. And here's Dalot. He's got a lot to prove with this penalty, and which he does. Alisson going the right way again. This guy is unbelievable. Here's Henderson. I think he's the Liverpool captain at this point. Let's see if he can... He misses! And that's it, guys. We win the Carabao Cup Final, guys. Another trophy to our cabinet. We haven't won this trophy so far, so this is a first for our Man United career. But what a game. We literally fielded 40-50% youngsters in this lineup. And it worked out okay. We nearly won it late on. But we do get some kind of vengeance after that defeat against Liverpool 3-2 in the Premier League. And that's another trophy added to our cabinet. Let's see the Premier League table. As I suspected, obviously Man City did win their game. So now they are just 1 point behind us. And things are looking a bit sticky in terms of our title charge. Because we've just lost quite a bit off the gap. We had a healthy gap. At one point, I think it was 6 points. And then it got reduced to 4 points. And now it got reduced to 1. So clearly... we need to step up our game and avoid games like Liverpool. Alright, so let's check out the team of the week. So we got Martial and Pogba in the team of the week. So that's good to see. Obviously, Callum Wilson for his standout performance against us. He obviously gets his part in the team of the week. But let's revert back to our original lineup. De Gea, for some reason, is not very happy. He hopes to remain in the contention. Of course he will. We've got Dean Henderson here as well. Actually, no. We're going to put Dean Henderson on because I forgot we were playing against Huddersfield in the FA Cup. So we can afford to relax a bit. Pogba again. We're going to put him on for Bruno Fernandes. Chung is going to stay on his side. We're going to put Inaki Williams on the left side. Let's put on Brandon Williams on the left side. And we're going to leave Angel Gomez on the bench. So he's going to be ready for his starting lineup. How long is Rashford injured for? Let me just check this out. So about 10 days. So that's not a lot for Werner. Let's check out Rashford. 10 days as well. Okay. So we should have them back. Definitely by... Actually, maybe not. 10 days. They might miss the Barcelona game. If we're in the third already right now. So they'll be back in 10 days. So 7 days. In 7 days, we're facing Barcelona. So that's only 7 days of recovery. That means they have 3 more days. Oh my. So they'll probably be back just about for the Chelsea game. And even then, it might be sweating it in terms of fitness. So this might be a big blow to our Champions League chances, but we do bear that 1-0 away goal, which we really needed and we've managed to get. So we do have that at least in our advantage coming up for that Barcelona game. But here's the lineups for both teams. We're going head to head against Huddersfield in the FA Cup, and let's see if we can put in a good game here. Greenwood retains his starting lineup place in striker. Obviously, he scored a nice goal last time out, late on. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to give us the win, but it was something. Here's Simpson. In other news, De Gea has been replaced by Dean Henderson. Oh, that was not really good goalkeeping from Dean Henderson. Obviously, the defence had their part to play, but Dean Henderson just looked a bit clueless. Anyway, 1-0 down against the Huddersfield guys in the 5th round of the FA Cup. And now it's we've got a little hill to climb. Let's hope it doesn't come to 2-0 down. That will really suck. So far, nothing really happening in terms of us and our chances. Here's Huddersfield again. Diaz intercepts it nicely. Is his Chong to Greenwood, and just like that, guys, 1-1. The players are protesting again for offside. It seems like it's a trend now. Every time we score, they always protest. But then again, we do the same thing, especially in the Liverpool game. We did the same thing. So yeah, good to see that 10 minutes later we did manage to get the equalizer, so that's means we're on track. We're doing well offensively, and maybe we just need to sort out a few problems in defense. Alright, guys, here we are on the attack again. Jensen Fernandez to Dallet finds McTominay so well done at midfield, and Inaki Williams tries to get a shot. It does get deflected and safely in the arms of the keeper. Pogba pushes one of the players and he gets penalised. Is Fernandez. Really well dispossession by Chong, and Greenwood nearly gets his second there. A bit end-to-end football right here. Here's Diaz to Pogba. Good from McTominay, and the pass was just a bit too long for Greenwood. The keeper gathers the ball, no problem. Some good opportunities here. Bearing in mind we're fielding a very young team. We've not got the likes of Wan-Bissaka with his good crosses and corners. So that's already a blow for us, but it's just a bit of a challenge we need to overcome, which I don't mind. We managed to do it against Liverpool, and that was in a cup final. So surely we can do it now too. Here's Fernandez to McTominay to Inaki Williams. Pogba gets snatched away from him, and again we lose possession quite carelessly. Wait, carelessly? Is that even a word? I think it's carelessly. Here's Inaki Williams though. We're back on the attack. McTominay, Inaki Williams, and it is going to be a goal kick. A decent chance, an attempt from Williams, but it goes over. And hopefully we can get a win here, because I don't really want to be doing FA Cup replays, especially when we've got a congested a fixture list like we do now, especially with Barcelona game coming up. We need to be as fresh as possible, considering we've got a Premier League game just before that, sorry. So yeah. Alright guys, well I think we're ready to kind of just finish off this game and bring in some of our main starters. So that means we're going to shift Pogba to the left. Actually, we don't even have Bruno Fernandes. So what we're going to do is 12 minutes to go. Williams is not having really the best game of his life. So let's try on Sanchez on that side. Let's put back Wan-Bissaka on for Dallet. And let's bring on Daniel James for Chong, who hasn't had much of an influence in this game. So 84th minute, 6 minutes to go, plus a bit of added time. Still all to play for both teams, as you can imagine. Any goal right now would most likely be a winner. And here's a yellow card, but for who is it? I think it was someone from Huddersfield. Into stoppage time now. Let's see, can we do anything? Just look at the statistics though. We've had 19 shots and only 5 on target. So you can see the inexperience somewhat in attacking right now with some of the more young players. It does look like we're going to go to, is it penalties or extra time? Or is it just a replay? I don't remember. Okay, so it's extra time, so that's good to know. At least we were definitely gonna finish this game one way or another today, so don't have to worry about a replay. Here's our throw in. Can we build a good attack from this? Let's find out. Here's Sanchez put to Pogba and Greenwood, and again Greenwood does not manage to capitalize on that chance. Here's Alexis Sanchez, a bit rusty there, puts it well over, and now we need to look forward to the second half of extra time and perhaps get a goal there. I really don't want another penalty shootout, honestly, because you can only get so lucky with penalty shootouts. I mean, I think the maximum of a team has won penalty shootouts in a row was maybe twice. So on average, I think you only win once, and then afterwards you kind of lose, or yes, it just depends. So ideally, let's not get two penalty shootouts in a row. Here's Fernandez, Pogba to Greenwood. Is that going to finish off the game? No, it's not. Sanchez with the recovery and he shoots and the keeper saves again. What a magnificent game from the Huddersfield goalkeeper. He's going to be absolutely buzzing. Here's Wan-Bissaka, and again the cross doesn't go in, but we got another chance. Daniel James is going to put this one in, and Williams picks it up. McTominay, Pogba, and again the keeper saves it. Absolute scenes over here. Here's McTominay. We're back on. Oh, not a good pass from McTominay. Frustrating one, that one. Oh, Wan-Bissaka with his famous corner. Is this one going to be it? Wan-Bissaka, and again, it's out for, and it's a penalty shootout, guys, again. Pogba, the leading man for the first penalty once again. Let's see if he can tuck this one in nicely. Yes, he can. Their goalkeeper was absolutely on fire this game, so let's see how he deals with these penalties. Now it's Huddersfield's chance to score. Good penalty. The hair was a bit late to the party there. Dived a bit late. Here's Sanchez though. Bit worried for him. He's not in the best of places right now in his career, but ooh, he dispatches it very nicely. And it's 2-1 to us. Now De Gea hopefully can spring into action. Which he does. Absolutely beautiful. Now it's Daniel James, another youngster with a lot to prove. And it's a save. So, all square at the moment. Both teams have missed one penalty. It's not sudden death yet. Unlucky for De Gea, he was on the right path. That's more like it from the Spanish goalkeeper. Here's Fernandez. And it's another save. I'm telling you, that goalkeeper is really well. He's done really well this game. Here's Grant. Come on, De Gea. Not very good from De Gea. Doesn't guess the right thing. And by the looks of it, defender and a goalkeeper, you can kind of work it out. Yeah, I knew it. So Huddersfield beat us, guys. An absolute appalling match. And this episode as a whole has not been very good. We've lost against Liverpool. We've lost now against Huddersfield in the FA Cup 5th round. This should have been a straightforward victory by our standards. Just look at the chances we've had. But it's just one of them games where Huddersfield rode their luck. They were not really well in defence. They've been all over. I think the goalkeeper was just saving them quite a few times, as you guys can see. 10 shots on target, and only one of them went in. So, 9 of those must have been saved by the keeper. But anyway, guys, we're going to conclude this episode here. Unfortunately, we do win one cup, but at the cost of another. So we do win the Carabao Cup, but then we lose out on the FA Cup, which is arguably, I think the FA Cup is way more important. It's got better history and more value than the Carabao Cup. In other news, we got Timo Werner, who has just resumed light training following his knee injury. He is expected to be back in full training in about 10 days, and with the confirmation of that, we know that he will not be available for the Barcelona game, unfortunately. So that's a very important player that is missing out for that game. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting episode next time out, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.